Hey, how you doing, guys, and welcome back to Seven Kingdoms Total War, the newly released Game of Thrones mod for Total War Attila, and I'm super excited to be finally able to showcase this mod to you for the first time on the channel, as it is now available for everyone to download from today. And of course there's a link down below in the description to where you can go and do that right now, and I highly recommend you do so, as it is absolutely fantastic. If you want to see more of this on the channel, then drop the video a like, and if we get more than 500 likes in the first 24 hours of this video going live, then your wish is my command. And sorry if you're thinking to yourself that I'm coming across as if I'm, begging for likes, but with the way YouTube and its algorithms have changed over the last couple of months, and more so over the last couple of weeks, I've noticed, and other YouTubers have noticed as well, well, the more interactions such as likes on my videos, the better it is in supporting me and helping my videos get out there. But I'll cover all that and the reasons for that in another video on another day very soon. Because if you see my last video on the channel, my 1212 AD battle that I did, then you will notice, well, at the time of recording this video, it's at 1600 views, and it's been out for 2 days now, and that is fucking shit. That is nowhere near my normal views, and it is just such a shame, as it is really a cracking video. And if you haven't watched it, I thoroughly recommend you do check it out. But that is a prime example of the way YouTube is changing at the moment. I don't think my video, or that particular video, is getting out to my whole subscriber base, and you aren't knowing that it's actually there on my channel. But as I say, I'll cover all that in a separate video, and the ways you can try and help me out in the future. But anyway, we are here today for this live river crossing battle between the forces of the north and the forces of the Westerlands. There's about 18,000 men involved in this clash today. It should be absolutely fucking amazing. Classic epic clash, hopefully for you guys to enjoy. Now, this is not the first time, of course, this mod has been showcased on YouTube. A few YouTubers got access to it beforehand. Unfortunately, I was not one of those people who did. And if you did watch my latest channel update video when I came back and returned to YouTube after a couple of months off, I mentioned about a mod team being a little bit difficult. Well, now you know exactly who they were. But we won't go into that one. We won't go into that at all. But yes, we're here today. Obviously now it's live. Everyone can enjoy it. So of course I'm going to take advantage of that as well, because it is a superb mod, as I say. But before we kick things off, I'm going to check out the units, because I think the mod deserves to have a look at the units close up before we begin the battle. But if you do want to skip this part, then don't worry, I'll put a timestamp in the description where you can click on straight away to go straight to the battle right now. But anyway, let's zoom in. So I'm, as I say, going to take control of the forces of the north today. You can see the odds are massively stacked against us here. We've got 5,300 men on our side, 12,000 of the enemy are descending upon us. So let's have a quick look at the forces of the north. Now, there's 8 factions involved in the mod at the moment. Now, unfortunately, it's only custom battles that are available to play as, or play on, at the moment. The campaign, I don't know if the campaign's ever going to be put onto this mod, but a campaign is not available, unfortunately, at the moment. So it's only custom battles. There's 8 factions involved, and there's a kind of sort of sub-houses within those factions, if you know what I mean. So the faction of the north is a very good example of that. So we've got here some Glover. So, this is House Glover. Robert Glover, the King of the North, that guy, if you've seen season 6. So, spoilers, by the way, sorry about that. But yeah, Robert Glover, House Glover, has brought some of his units across for this battle today. He's got some Glover heavy pikemen at the front there. I'm going to bring them quickly to the front line there to protect that opening of the river in a second. We've got some Stark heavy heavy spearmen. I'm going to say some, not heavy pikemen, these are Stark heavy spearmen. So we've got Glover heavy pikemen, Stark heavy spearmen at the back here, going across that line. Tier 3 these guys are, so yeah, these are going to be pretty tanky units. Over there we've got some Karstark heavy swordsmen. Love the shield design on these guys. And then back here we've got some Mormont. The Mormont remembers. Or was it House Mormont remembers? That's that girl again. Spoilers, but yeah, another quote from Season 6 there. Mormont Heavy Swordsman, Tier 3 again. So these are really heavy units. The best units we can probably bring to this battle today. We're going to be playing very defensively, obviously, against the Westerlands. So we're going to have our heavy units on guard today. So we've got these Mormont Heavy Swordsmen. We've got some Stark Longbowmen at the back. And then we've got some Onager units. We've seen these, obviously, before in Total War before, no difference there. And we've got some very unique models here, which really do, I think, set this mod apart from other mods out there, because it is attention to detail is absolutely fantastic. So this is Robert Stark here, Rob Stark. That's the unit model character for him. Absolutely superb. The detail, the likeness is excellent. So that's one of the generals for this battle today. I've also got the main commander for this clash today is, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Well, he does. He's here today. That is Jon Snow right there, looking absolutely magnificent. And then we have got as well Robert Glover over here. He's commanding the left flank. There he is. Look at him. Love the beard. Nice one, Rob. Hope you survived the battle. So that was the sort of right flank over here. All positioned ready. We've got 3 units of cavalry, of Stark heavy cavalry, who are ready to engage. Oh, that's one of the other commanders, isn't it? I'm sure that is another model or character from the series. I may be wrong, but it looks like it is. But yeah, so we've got 3 units of these guys. We'll try and get these involved in some way or another as the battle carries on. And then on the left flank over here, we've got some Mormont heavy pikemen. Again, holding the line hopefully as long as possible. We've got some Glover heavy swordsmen behind them. I like the shields on them, the fist, the power and might of them. We've got some Stark heavy spearmen over here, a long line of them, and then behind them Mormont heavy cavalry, so Mormont heavy spearmen, I apologise. We've got some Stark longbowmen again, and then we've got obviously Robert Glover at the back here with some more Onagers. So that is our army set up today. But as I said, you can see there the sub houses involved within the main faction. We've got the faction in the north and then the sub houses within that sort of thing. So I like how they've done that. Nice way of implementing that on this mod. So over here, the Westerlands, or as we probably know them, the Lannisters, they have brought a lot of men for this battle today, and I love the detail on this faction. They look absolutely superb. And of course, as I say, if you want to see more of this mod, drop the video a like, and I'll cover other factions within the mod, obviously, in other battles. So we've got some Lannister longbowmen here. Now the 2 armies that are being brought for this battle today for the Lannisters are exactly the same. So we'll quickly cover one of them, but as I say, the other actual army is exactly the same as the first one. So we've got the Lannister bowmen there. We've got the more Lannister bowmen. We've got some over here, a long line of Lannisters over here. God. So we've got some Lannister light swordsmen. Zoom in on that. So light armoured swordsmen, heavy. So quick movement infantry, not heavy movement infantry. Yeah, quick movement infantry. So light Lannister swordsman, or Lannister light swordsman. Lannister medium spearmen. And I love the shields on these guys. Beautiful attention to detail on them. So that's them. Lannister medium spearmen. Go along the line here. Lannister medium swordsman. Pretty much a similar variant of the spears. And then we've got over here. Come on, more of them. Medium. In fact, before we go any further, let's have a quick look at the generals. We've got here some Lannister heavy cavalry. So these aren't actually the general yet. These are just the heavy cavalry that I bought for the battle today. We've got some Lannister heavy spearmen over here. Oh, bloody hell, these guys are the tanks of this clash for the Lannisters today. Some more medium swordsmen at the back there. Always the heavy spearmen again here. Love the shields, love the weapons and spears. Very nice variants there. Over here, more spearsmen, and we've got some more swordsmen here, but these are heavy variants. Lion crests on the shields, looking magnificent. So that's pretty much the main army for the Lannisters there. Same over here. I want to try and find the generals for you. Here we go. Here's Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. Where are you, my friend? Show yourself, reveal yourself. Don't be shy. Never been a shy man, have you, really, before? So don't be shy now. Where the bloody hell are you, Jamie? Because I want to see you. I want to show you off. Right, here he is at the back here. There we go. He's hiding in the back. Right, there you go. Look at that. I mean, that looks absolutely superb, doesn't it? The attention to detail, the likeness of Jamie Lannister there looks so, so good. So there we go. That's Jamie Lannister. Took me an age to find him, but we finally got there. And then over here, we have got another general for this clash today, and that is Tywin Lannister. And where are you, sir? Don't you be hiding from me either. There you go. You're much easier to find. There you go, Tywin Lannister. Thank God his son's not here. But again, I'm giving too many spoilers here. I keep thinking that everyone's watched Game of Thrones, but I'm not going to try and spoil it for you. But there we go. That is Tywin Lannister again. Looking superb. So that is the Westerland forces for you today. That is the build. That is the army setup. And that is the stage set and ready to go. So if you've watched all that, thank you for sitting by and listening to all that from me. If you skipped to this part, then welcome. We are going to start the battle right now, and things should get pretty interesting pretty quickly. So let's press play and let's do this. So let's bring forward very quickly the pikemen, getting ready to hold their position at the front there. Run, 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 run. I've got to quickly get these into position now. Get ready, chaps. Spears will protect the rear, or support the rear, and then we'll get the heavy swordsman to go in as well, hopefully in a second. So bring all our units forward now. Longbowmen get into range as well. Onagers are beginning to fire. Let's get them to flaming shot to get some more damage. This is going to be flipping interesting. This is going to be really interesting. So they're already beginning to fire down with their arrows. They're going to try and break our front line. This is not going to be good. And that's where I think they could have the advantage today. They'll just weaken us down with their arrow fire. And then we could get in trouble very quickly here. Why the hell do you keep doing that? Because I don't want to do that. What are you doing, lads? Come on. Don't start pissing about now. I need you moving in. Right, Glover, get yourself forward and then get the longbowmen to move in as well. Okay, we're beginning to clash now. We're beginning to clash. Let's see this firsthand as they come marching in into the wall of pikes. Oh, yes! They're going to get absolutely mullered there. The only way they're going to break this line down is by artillery fire and archer fire, because we will hold strong for a long period of time here. Probably exactly the same situation having over on the right hand side here. Let's go down and have a look here now. Yeah, they're engaging with our pikes. Oh, they're coming crashing into the pikes. The horses are there, getting absolutely skewered to bits. But there's some of them getting through, and that's where they could start to break us down bit by bit. But we are getting the longbowmen to fire across now as well, hopefully. Yes, they are beginning to fire, so hopefully they can start breaking the numbers down. We're getting some artillery fire in from the onagers over there. I saw a shot coming across then. Oh, they're coming absolutely flying into us. Good lord. Right, let's just plug the gap a little bit here. Oh, I don't want to plug it too much. I don't want to risk opening up a problem here, because look at this now. Look at this centre here. It's not completely indestructible, this pipeline, because we've already lost nearly 60 men. So what we need to do is get this heavy spear unit to push forward now to start supporting as much as possible. You just tuck in there, chaps. Just really tuck in nice and tightly there, because it's getting quite interesting all of a sudden. They're putting quite a lot of pressure on this left flank actually. I thought they wouldn't have done as much, but they are. Onager crew firing in. Try and go for the back line there if you can. Couldn't tell me you've run out of ammunition. They've run out of ammunition already, would you believe it? Oh no, who's fleeing already? Oh no, hang on, he's going out. He's one at the centre here. Oh my god, the pike line has been absolutely destroyed in the centre here. Bloody hell. Right, spearmen, get involved. Get involved. Swordsmen as well, get in there. We've got to hold our ground then. This line, heavy swordsman of the Mormont. You get yourselves ready, spearmen. So I thought you were swordsman, the spearmen. Get yourselves ready, chaps, because you'll be going in a second, possibly. Oh, God. This is getting intense all of a sudden now. Oh, my Lord. Jesus. Let's have a look here. Let's get these spearmen to come in as well. They've actually started engaging on our two flanks here. Pikemen are holding, but they're not holding for long. This is unbelievable. Look at the carnage here already in this centre. The absolute carnage. As I zoom in on the absolute carnage that's happening. Look at that. Look at the absolute bloodbath. Look at the river. It must be flowing with blood at the moment. Absolutely flowing with blood. Blood, whatever. What am I talking about? Come on. This is not looking good, chaps. This is not looking good at all. We're going to send everything we've got in. The North are in trouble here. And will the North remember? Because at the moment, it's not looking good. I think I've put the odds slightly against me here. Oh, God. Just pouring the numbers in here. On the right flank now, we've got more Lannister forces breaking through. Right, we've got to get the cavalry in, I think. Zoom in on the mayhem. Oh, God, look at this Lannister cavalry there. Coming into the battle line here. Oh, men are just pouring in for the whole back. The invasion force of the Lannisters here. They've descended upon the North with this massive army today. And desperately trying to hold for as long as they possibly can the North here. But bloody hell. They're throwing everything they've got here at us, the Westerland forces. Right, so cavalry, where are you? They've come across. We may have to engage with Jon Snow and Robert in a minute. Right, who are these guys? These are heavy swordsmen. I'm going to bring these in a minute as well. Now, in terms of balancing and things like that, obviously there will be some sort of balancing enabled for this mod already. I don't know how much is going into that at the moment. Obviously, this is still early access in a way in terms of like the alpha stage of the mod. So there will be more balancing as time goes on and things like that. But for the moment, obviously, it's looking pretty intense, and it is looking like the Lannisters are going to get their way through this battle today. But yeah, I'm sure more and more balancing will kick in as time goes on and will be worked on. In terms of stats and things like that, we'll have to look at that in another video probably, but obviously a lot of work has been put into the unit models. You can see that obviously the attention to detail is absolutely fantastic, but it'd be interesting to see what more developments we get as time goes on. And of course now it's open to the public, more feedback can be given to the team and more improvements I'm sure can be made. I mean, obviously we're going down. I'm sorry about all this crazy shading that kicks in. This is a problem with Attila, not with the mod. This is something that Attila has when you get a lot of units on screen. For some reason, it just goes mental with the shading pixels. If I zoom in, that should then stop it. There we go. But yes, I mean, it is looking absolutely incredible. And I mean, yeah, we are going down here, but I'm proud of these men today. They're going down with a fight. They're holding their own, and then they are making the North remember them. If anything else, they are going down in history. Right, let's commit now. The moment heavy swordsmen as they go into the line now to attack. Look at that section there of absolute pushing and shoving, and oh my god, that is just unbelievable. Try and get the back line there, archers, if you can. Try and keep going for it. Right, bring the cavalry forward a little bit now. I'm trying to see what part I can try and get the cavalry to you know, fit through the gap, essentially, to try and push in, really. Just take that in, guys. Take this in and just see how amazing this looks. Game of Thrones finally coming to life on Total War. A lot of people wanted to see this, and it is finally here thanks to this mod. Lannister done a very good job today, a very, very solid job. I think obviously that the fact they had nearly, in fact, over double the amount of units that the North had has obviously counted for a lot of this battle today, and has led them to this victory. They haven't gone down without a lot of losses. They would have taken quite a few numbers, I'm sure. Let's have a quick look and see, actually, while we hover over the battlefield. Can I see? Can I see? Come on, show me the numbers here. I can't see the tally numbers. Would you believe it? We'll have to look at the end, I think. Oh, who's fallen? Who the bloody hell has fallen? My voice is going. Who was it? Was it Jamie? Was it Tywin? Tywin Lannister's gone. Oh, the old fart's been taken down, but Jamie's still going. But that's going to help lower their morale, surely. Let's pull these cavalry back. They're getting taken down by the archers there. Right, Robert's going in. Robert's going to raise the banner here. We're going to give some second wing to these forces here. Come on, encourage your men, Robert. Get in there. Oh, our units pass through. Cavalry, get it, commit. Cavalry, commit, come on. Here comes Robert and John. There we go, we can finally see the numbers, but they are dropping quite quickly now. Oh, what a charge from Jon Snow there. Into the heavy swordsman. Beautiful charge. Right, try and take them down. They've obviously got through the gap there. That's now opening up in this line here. So yeah, we've got what? We've got... Oh God, it's gone off again now. Would you believe it? It's sodding... Display is not working today. What's going on? Just when I want to see who's winning and what the situation is. I don't think we can quite tell who's winning and not. But there we go. I want to see the numbers. So they've lost nearly half their men. We've lost 4,000. So they've definitely lost more than we have. Definitely lost more than we have. So that's a good sign of how heroic we've been today. Come on, give these units second win while you're there. Encourage the men, gentlemen. Right, Rob, John, get out there, lads. Reform the line. We could have an heroic last charge from you in a soon. Right, let's get these start longbowmen to go, and they can't actually fire anymore, I don't think. They haven't got any more ammunition left. So we may as well send them in. I know they've got one more round left in, so go for it. Here comes Jamie Lannister now. He's trying to go in for the attack, is he? This is what I mean, you see. This is not over yet. This is not over yet. We are holding. We are holding. Robert, get out of there, my friend. Go, 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 go. Jeez, do you want to die? Told you to pull out. Okay, back over here on the right again. Oh. Right, okay, so everyone's engaged essentially over here by the cavalry. We've got the archers going in now as well. Desperately trying to hold these Lannister forces back at this point. Oh, Christ. This line is unbelievable. The Lannister red is pouring through now. The blood covering the floor. Look at the dead bodies in the river there. Jeez. Not a pretty sight, is it? Not a pretty sight at all. Sorry about the lag here, guys. You can imagine all these units displaying on the screen at one time. It's pretty intense on the old rig here. Right, go for the charge here. Come on, come on. Come on, push them back. Defend the north at all costs to every single man. Numbers are starting to drop now. Numbers are starting to go very quickly, and the Lannisters are pouring everything they've got in now. They've managed to get probably most of their forces across the river now. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. I think we've got a gap here. We've got a gap. Let's go for it. Let's go for it now. They've taken a number of losses just standing there from the archer fire, which is shite of me. But negligence kicking in from me there. But we're going to go for a charge here now. See what we can do. Yes. Try and push into the meat of that Lannister force there. An heroic last stand by the north here. This is wonderful stuff. Get in there, come on. Don't hold back. This land is still yours for as long as you hold it. Oh no, this group's just been disbanded, everything. Men are starting to flee the field. Johnny's still alive, Johnny's still alive, but the thing is... Oh no, John's gone. John is being slain. Fucking hell, that's... Oh no. Awful news. Word will spread very quickly of this. And the power of the Westerland forces is just too much to bear. But it's been a fantastic battle, hasn't it? A great way to just showcase them onto. You get loads of forces together, have an epic river crossing style battle, which is always fun to play on, and just see it just play out essentially on the battle. And it's so good to see these unit models in their full glory, being able to enjoy them at last. It's obviously been developed for quite a while now, this mod. A lot of work has gone into it, but finally we can get our hands on it. And as I said to you before, you get it yourself. It's down below in the description, guys. You can go and play it right now. Download it, put it into your data folder of Attila, and get yourself playing it. It won't take you a second, or probably about 5 minutes. Seconds an exaggeration. About 5 minutes to install. What's that? Nothing. And you can be playing it within that time yourself as well. But there we go, look at that. There's the storm in the field now. The only ones that are left are the Onega crew. Jon Snow has been slain, but they've taken quite a lot of losses here. Look at that. They've lost a lot of men. It is certainly a brave defeat today. And now they're just finally taking out what remains of the crew. I'd say abandon your post, gentlemen. Get out of there. Can you retreat? No, you can't. You've got to fight on. This is how brave these bastards are. Even the Onega crew will not fall. They will not withdraw. They will hold as long as they can as well. No mercy indeed. Flipping heck. There we go. It's finally gone. One crew remains. Go on, charge out in all glory. Go on. The bloody equipment's on fire now, for Christ's sake. Go on, do yourself proud. One final fleeting glory. No, you can't even do that. Come on. Come on. Go down as absolute heroes. The final charge of the Onega crew. Go on. Come on. That's it. Get some momentum behind that one. Get your back into it, men. Come on. That's it. Make him start running. Come on. Yes. Oh, in the neck. In the fucking neck. Yes. Come on, men. They're doing really bad. Just, oh god, his head's been slain and everything. There we go. Valiant defeat, as I said to you, was not an easy victory for the Lannisters by any stretch of the imagination. Let's have a quick look at the statistics then before we go. So they lost a lot of men. Look at how many they lost actually. We were outnumbered from the very beginning. Over twice as much men than we had. But look at that. They they were taken down quite considerably. Look at the amount of kills some of our units got. 549, 507. So God, they did themselves proud today. Some very high numbers from a lot of those units there. I could have performed better definitely in my cavalry units there. I didn't think I used them as effectively as I should have done, but I think no matter what I'd done, no matter what I did, it wouldn't have been enough, I don't think. But yeah, look at that. The combined, they lost 7,600 men. So they definitely lost more than me on the day. And their statistics weren't as good. A few units doing okay though. Lannister longbowmen, they were getting quite a lot of kills there actually. They did well actually. They broke down my front line quite effectively, and obviously that then gave the opportunity for the heavy swordsmen and the spearmen to get in there and start breaking down the lines even further. But you know, nevertheless, fantastic battle. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. Sorry about the lag. A lot of units on screen in one go. You're going to get that. But if you want to see more, as I said, to drop the video like, more than 500 in the first 24 hours of likes, then I shall be back very soon with some more of this, showcasing more of the factions that are available for you to enjoy. But get yourselves playing it, guys. It's superb. Really, really can't praise the mod enough, and I can't wait to see what is brought into it as it is developed further down the line. But anyway, guys, I shall leave it here for this one today, and as always, thank you so much for watching. But until next time, take care.